Today we're reacting to TikToks.
5 redesigns of famous logos that probably shouldn't have been messed with, you know?
Because we're the experts and we know what we're talking about.
These guys, you know.
Not so much.
Everything we say is right, everything they say is wrong.
Starting with a Citibank redesign. Let's check it out.
Who's the designer of this one?
Peter's Design Company
Okay, Peter.
by Alan Peters. This is the last name.
Oh, his Alan. Of course he's named Alan Peters.
You never work with a designer named Alan.
What's wrong with Alan?
If you have to ask, I don't know.
To Alan, man.
The Citibank logo is one of the most iconic logos designed in the last 50 years. But there's one thing that's always bugged me about it. If this umbrella shape that combines with the T is supposed to represent the dots and the eyes as well, why is this not above the eye? And why is this not above the eye?
Yeah, I think there's a obsession with a lot of people online. They think it's supposed to line up perfectly, and if it doesn't, they think it's a mistake. They don't understand optical alignment. You know, maybe things aren't supposed to be a perfect circle.
You look at nature, like nothing's mathematically figured out. It has to flow naturally.
And also, I just don't like the handle that much.
Does everything need to align like math?
It's gonna be so right heavy. The C is gonna be completely disconnected.
I see what you're starting to say about Alan's.
Let's try and fix this. Oh, there we go. That was so much better.
Why did the letters get thin?
Why is the C so bad? That looks like someone in a wheelchair.
It's like if you were broke, you would go to this bank.
Alan!
We're only halfway through.
He might save it. He might
He might be like, psych!
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, why not have the C match the same shape as the umbrella? Keep it consistent,
Oh
right?
my god.
Oh, that looks better.
Now it's a heart shape. Okay, cool.
This is a hospital.
You know.
Hey, wait a second.
Whoa! Didn't see that coming. And I think that if he really wanted to drive this point home with like making everything like perfectly lined up, he could have done a better job. The space between the C, the top of the C and the I is different from the gap between the I and the red. Why did he not change the top angle of the T?
The main idea of the city logo is it's like this umbrella protecting you and your money. This is safe. I could leave my doubloons here, but now it's just a heart. Like, would you leave your money
In a pacemaker?
Yeah, Citibank's not trying to give you love. It's keeping your money safe. It's not a dating app.
This looks like an ice cream truck. The brand with the SpongeBob ice cream.
SpongeBob ass.
Yeah, SpongeBob looking ass bank.
Oh my god, that
Yeah,
looks like the urgent care.
Yeah, that
really
looks
does.
like City MD.
Yes. Yeah, City MD should hit Alan up too.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine he makes that look like a bank. Moving on, we got
One and only.
his name starts with the W-I-L.
More like an L-I-W.
Oh.
Will Patterson. His redesign of the Kia logo. First of all, right off the bat, why is it not centered? You think you can adjust a logo and you can't even center something on a page?
He thinks it looks like kin with the backwards end. And I know this logo gets a lot of hate because it's not so obviously an A. Does every logo have to be literally Helvetica typed out, legible 100% all the time? I get the argument that maybe it looks a little evil, but I think that's good, that's cool. That positions it as something different than Toyota, which is like this family-friendly car.
I will say, like, when I first saw this, I didn't love the tone, but at least I like understand what it's going for.
Yeah.
It's very
nice.
gestural, and sometimes that's all a logo has to be.
To buy it.
You got an idea?
Come on, man.
Oh my god.
I don't understand what he's doing here. Why did he take it and then repeat it and then wrote, like, what is he trying to do?
All right.
Yeah. Oh shit, why is he
is
measuring that?
Wait, what? What was that measurement for?
Why? Like, he wants the bottom to be the same thickness as the side, but
Oh.
don't you know that's not how fonts work?
He needs to stop using Pilot Parallel Pen so much, I think.
No, if he had a parallel pen, it would be not the same thickness.
Yeah, like the diagonal stroke is not the same thickness as the
Exactly.
vertical one.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
He's into it.
Oh my god.
okay.
He
So what's the point of
Yeah, what was
measuring
the
it then?
point? And the cut of the angle, like he just manually did that.
So yeah.
All right, Jesus Christ.
So if you're gonna talk about what he improved, maybe legibility. I wouldn't even say it's clearly Kia now, more than before.
Yeah, I would not read Kia.
Kiss.
Kid.
It's off balance as fuck.
So many designers don't understand negative space and how that is more important sometimes than like where you put the stroke is where you actually don't put the stroke.
If you notice, there's not a single right angle in the logo. He created the first one. The logo completely subsided off of like this, like the same angles, which was the beauty of it. And you tainted that by putting in a little kickstand there.
Yeah. It's just putting so much weight on that A. It like looks visually, like physically heavy. If you had that on a surface, like that side of the logo would like fall over.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now that it's not the same angle as the angle of the A. It's off. It's
Yeah.
the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah.
That's
is
what I was
slightly
saying. He
to
was
the
like
right.
doing it manually. At least like measure the other one and then like duplicate it over.
If you're gonna
Or-
measure anything,
Oh, there's a little more. That's,
ChatGPT mockups.
It's cope.
wow. You know, mock-ups don't make designs better.
And this is a silly one, you know, trying to get a more range of designers, but looking for someone who seems to be more of a Procreate, you know, tablet-based designer.
Aesthetic _ letters 6. Okay, so very free form hand drawn.
The type is not looking good, but I like the spirit of it.
Yeah.
What is the top one?
I was gonna ask. Second option. It's an alt. In case the client doesn't pick the bottom, they have a safe. They have a safe option. I do admire that they're not trying to fix something, and there's, you know, on the bottom at least, it's like a total reinterpretation.
Yeah.
Okay, adding depth. It's maximalists. We're
Yeah,
trying to say.
maximalism.
It's got a point of view. You know.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, they should not have
Drop
added those dots in the background. It looks like sprinkles on a cake or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. I can see it maybe for a one-off
That's
experience.
it. Look, it's objectively terribly made crafts-wise, but I agree. I see the vision. At least this is like, it's not trying to fix a mistake that doesn't exist like the other two things we saw. It's trying to actually be inventive.
For all we know, it could be a kid. You know, they're probably like total just beginners. Like I don't want to shit on them too hard because it just looks like they have not that much experience.
No drop shadow, no polka dots, and then fixed letters, but you got something here.
Emily Morgan creates, redesigns the Celtics.
Boston Celtics, the drunk Irish logo where the guy looks a little bit bonked in the head.
I always thought it was a leprechaun.
It is.
Is he? Is it?
What's
is
the
it-
difference?
Okay, you know, it's a logo that does kind of need a redesign.
Ooh. Damn, it's like
Fiverr clip art.
a Chuck E. Cheese version of the Boston Celtics.
Really kind of just looks like ChatGPT, to be honest. All right, that basketball, why would you choose the angle of the basketball that has no depth to the perspective of the lines? It looks like window blinds.
You cut off the body too, so it's just like masked in a circle.
Not a good logo. This could be, you know, an illustration for something. Maybe a St. Patrick's Day napkin. Yeah, maybe it gets better.
At least he has red hair now.
What?
If you're gonna do something like that, make sure you can see that it's a clover still when it becomes the bow tie.
I think when creating a character, the tone is so important because like you read so much into it when it's a person. And I feel like this immediately I get like Fairly Odd Parents, like Cartoon Network vibes. It just doesn't have like any seriousness where the other one was funny, but how it was drawn held some weight.
Like as if some toddlers started a basketball team. And he looks like he's in pain. Okay.
All right. B and C.
Stop trying to be clever with the monograms. We get it. Stop.
It just doesn't fully read as a B.
It doesn't.
Yep, cool.
Oh, no,
God.
no. What's with the cutouts on the side?
It's like sponsored by Adidas.
The face is so dense, like it's so black when it's small, like you can't even see the detail.
Yeah, the type really recedes. All right, some mock-ups.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It's the worst looking mock-up I've ever seen.
You know.
Just multiply that graphic over the floor.
Ooh.
Yeah, typography here. Yeah, I guarantee you the apostrophe is a myriad apostrophe and this is a trial font and you didn't have the right glyph and didn't notice.
Why didn't she multiply this on the background? It's just flat white.
Like you could see the corners of it
Poking
overlapping the
out.
bottom.
This, if it was a C, is fine.
Just like any sports league hat. Do not
it-
design any more NBA teams.
Sure, I think she did all of them.
Oh,
Is it awful? No. Is it good? No.
It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not.
What I don't understand is why everyone's obsessed with like seeing these redesigns.
it's graphic design porn for non-designers.
Imagine it looked like that.
Not a world I would want to live in.
All right, cultmyk is redesigning Best Buy logo.
Okay, so they use a randomizer to pick the company.
Whoa.
And Best Buy, nice, strong, effective. The tag makes me think it's on sale. Let's see what they do with it.
What? You retyped? Oh.
Okay, so you chose a less bold font. For what reason? I'm not sure. I feel like the heaviness of the Best Buy logo really communicates like a deal.
Yeah, it's like sale.
No, it's like
exactly.
these people think like anything that's like light and minimal and clean is like the way to go.
Lowercase vibes. I feel like that is even a worse decision.
I don't know if that's the Best Buy anymore.
It went from Best Buy to like generic Walmart
To
brand.
worst.
Walmart.
Buy.
It looks so much like Walmart.
Walmart. Yeah. Stop making things straight. Oh my God! Not every letter needs to be perpendicular and vertical or horizontal. Like, why are people's brains so small?
Every tail, you don't have to cut everything.
Oh.
No,
It's
he's
just
not gonna read
straight.
it like that.
Oh,
He's
he
not
straightened.
gonna-
He unrounded it.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh, tilt.
Okay, I was gonna say you gotta tilt it. I feel like not tilting it is a mistake.
It's cool to see his process. At least he's like not trying to just like show the result.
Yeah. I will say the typography looks super default. Truly like has no character. Whereas like Best Buy is like, it's like juicy. It's almost like bursting at the seams with the best deals you can imagine.
And like the asymmetrical balance of the original Best Buy logo is just very memorable, sticky. Now that it looks, Walmart.
I just realized it's Walmart is those
The
exact colors.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This isn't maybe the worst one.
But it looks like they spent like 10 minutes on this, which
True.
which we've seen the fast forwarding from. So, just don't post this on TikTok. Who needs to see this?
These have been 5 redesigned TikToks. Did any of them deserve to exist?
Which was your favorite?
Join our Discord. Buy
We
our
also,
merch.
we launched our shop, link in description. Official 4GM merch.
I'm never gonna read a Squarespace ad in my life. So help me God.
Good company though.
Yeah, we use Squarespace.